Are now back with the lovely Marcia Brock. Give her a round of applause, guys. Make some noise, make some noise. Wow. This is what I'm talking about, social. This is how we met, isn't it?
Yes.
Via Facebook, sharing the whole networky, the whole thing there. And I don't even know how to describe you. No, in a good way. That's in a good way, guys. Before I want to like going like, oh, in a good way. This lady does so many things, and you know, I was reading out some of the quotations earlier on. I don't know, some of you were here before. Shine bright like a diamond. Some people want it to happen. Some people wish it would happen. This is a young lady who makes it happen. Okay, doesn't just do the talk. Because so many people do, so much to say about so many different things. Okay, about so many different things. And when I can't remember how, I obviously seen some things that were posted, and then I was doing International Women's Days, and this young lady does the same. And it's not a case of like, oh, it's all about me and it's all about my event. Queens lift.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's what we should be doing.
We did.
We did. We certainly did. So tell the guys tell the guys about you. What do you do? How many? You know when they say wearing several hats, because you do.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
If I just make it simple, I would say
because the show's called Simply Deez, so keep
there you
it.
go.
Nobody complicate things, darling. Them lot out there, they like it just simple.
So,
simple.
when I'm doing a simple version, I would just say, I run a project management company and we work on a lot of multi-level projects.
No, I don't want it that simple. Because that ain't telling me anything. When there's,
I created a smart brand 15 years ago, and my goal was to have smart all over the world. And with that, it happened. My background is tech. Smart does, and is a household name for lots of different things now.
Okay.
But I saw that I came back to my community after living in my tech bubble and realised how many problems that weren't smart in our community.
Are we listening, guys? I might ask you to re-say things again, because it's key and important, just in case the guys aren't picking up what you're saying. So you're away, you're probably, when I say away, but you're doing and working on what you're doing, and everything's just going great, I would think.
Yeah.
And then what was the thing that, hang on, there's stuff going on that I need to be a part of?
I moved back into Nunhead. Definitely, people know me for Team SE15, supporting Southwark, but I support Pan London, England, International, but I'm definitely Team Southwark because my name is on the walls there. So I live one road away from Brock Street, and I grew up with my mum on 3 roads away from Marcia Street.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm like, it has to be.
That has to be your name.
But I just saw, with the projects that I was doing in tech and trying to support businesses, I was finding that I done this thing called a business health check. Great company, HBC Academy, hired me to do the project management and go out to see what was supposed to be 30 companies. However, there was a typo and it was 300. So that typo was a godsend to me. Yeah. So I got a big family. A lot of my family have businesses. So out of them 300, I tapped into all the people I knew and who they knew and who they knew. And I saw that 300 companies in that same time frame.
Wow.
And that accident opened the door to me open my project management company.
You see how things happen?
Yeah. And I saw problems in our community in business that was deep-rooted problems that are in our personal life. So back then, it was 15 years ago. So there was the deep-rooted trust. Back then, tech was non-existent. People didn't really have websites, social media or anything. And they would open their doors and that would be business. If you happened to walk past or somebody said, that was basically it. So I was going around helping them to make websites. that became like it was a long thing because then people started to charge.
Yeah.
We started to then use more social media. Back then it was MySpace.
Yeah.
That was my thing. So, and I started to put business pages on these things and help these businesses. But there was deep root cause problems. A lot of it was like, you're black, but you hate other black people. You're black and you don't trust other black people in your business.
This young lady will keep it real to you
Yeah,
guys,
I am,
okay?
100%.
She will keep it
Yeah,
real.
This is how it was. And you're a black owner, and basically you're going to live, work, and die in your business that you open up 7 days a week. And I was like, that's not how. I can tell you out of them other 300 businesses that actually grew to 3,000 businesses I saw, that's not how they're living. We are the only community that has that on our back, and we're struggling. And I my soul couldn't rest with that. So my first company, Smart, was a brand that took off because it was actually under my daughter's original company, Smart Kid. And my original company was Trinity Collective. So it was about helping, as the word was there, urban businesses and how they want to grow. So I would get funding from the tech companies and go out and help the black businesses. But because sometimes these things were free, they even came up against me like, oh, why you want to help me? Because I see you need help, innit?
But just don't, yeah.
Yeah,
We're not
but
used,
then,
yeah.
so then I had to charge for my services on certain things or give them a discount for them to appreciate it. And it built up a lot of trust with black organisations. White organisations too, because they're like, Marcia knows everybody. We need her to do certain.
Yeah.
But with what I came with, which was I had grown up internationally. So I'd grown up with my mum in Jamaica as well as England, went to college and done stuff in America, have contacts with people in Asia. That became my world, my smart world.
Yeah.
So my smart world was able to do certain things because of the connections I had made when I was younger. Yeah, I always say to people, network. So the biggest network one I did, I can say now, one of my cousin Angie, who I love dearly. Angie from America, Angela Thompson.
Hi, Ange.
Hey, Ange.
She's not watching, but hi.
She may be. I did send it to her. And we were teenagers, and I went with her networking with her business. She does financial strategies for artists, music artists.
Okay.
We went out with a friend called Shawnee, and Shawnee turned out to be and grow to be the one and only Sean Carter, Mr. Jay-Z. I was there back in the day, exactly. I was there back in the day.
This is my claim to fame. Touch of the rock.
And no, when I say the power of people's network, you don't know who that person could be. So I'm walking through the door and seeing Michael here, for instance, Mr. Wallace. Mr. Wallace should have been connected to me since I was 4. Because I am best friends with his sister since I was 4.
No way.
Yes way. Yeah. Yes way. Since me, Marilyn and Maxine, his sister's Maxine.
Wow.
Since we were 4 years old, we always share our 3M's little story and meet up. We try and meet up at least once a year. Make sure. The other day, my oven broke down. I ran to Maxine's. Maxine, here, put this in the oven for me. So, yeah, you never know who you're connected to. And for me, my mum lived in Jamaica by the time I was 19. My father was always travelling. So he's Mr. Garner, Locks, Dread, I love the world, and gone. And so it's me and my little family's here. And I wanted to be able to connect to them. I didn't like paying them little phone cards and having to be at home. So when mobile technology, I needed it to be smarter. I needed to see my mum's face. There's points where testing to make sure smart technology was working. I had these camera things stuck on my head because something that was, again, a bad thing or a mistake turned out to really help. So when I would do like Cisco networking and I would touch the computers and we'll be in the router room and doing all the cables, I would zap out machines. So I had to wear all of these straps. I weren't knowing what was happening. I was like, oh yeah, I walk in electricity, like electric shock, lightning. You're like lightning, and my nickname's Lighty, so I was like, yeah. But at that time, I didn't realise I had brain cancer.
You had what?
Brain cancer. Yeah.
Okay, because you're just carrying on like everyone's like, hey, and I'm going like, did she say brain cancer?
Yes. So that was my 3rd cancer. I've had 5.
You lot are sitting, you drop the kettle now, innit?
So
5.
5. Yeah, 5. And I have a condition called lupus, another autoimmune disease that the last guest was talking about. And mine seems to give me cancers. I was 19 with my first cancer. The brain cancer was when I was 32. And it was a case of there was things that was happening and I couldn't control them. And yeah, I found out eventually that I did have brain cancer. I had 9, but I have a blood type called O positive, because you know I'm positive. So I didn't lose my hair. So I used to have really short hair. I used to have really short shaved hair, short back and sides, and I grew it for the whole 9 months of having chemo. Like, look what I won. So, but yeah, that brain cancer led to certain applications being able to be made on the phone randomly. So I used to have these wires on my head. Why are you zapping it? Why are you making the screen move, Marcia? Why are you doing that? And that technology became part of smart technology. Accidental things, yeah, exactly. Accidental things. Even some of the things I'm known for being, the first black woman in Cisco networking. How the hell was I supposed to know? I didn't know that. I thought there were many women before me doing Cisco networking. I love it. So it was something I was good at, so I did it. And with Microsoft, the same thing when I was younger. It was accidental how I became the youngest black female to do Microsoft engineering. It's like, what? So I made sure I opened that door. Every subject I learned, I taught. Every one of those classes. I've got numerous students who I taught. Because I think that's important. How can I end it that day and age?
That's sort of that and not,
Yeah, you can't be in that day and age. I don't like to see we're the first black people doing things anymore. We've been here a long time. We've been here a very long time. So to be the first on certain things, that should have been a long time ago. And Juan, come learn it too. So, yeah.
There's so much to you.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, there is. So how are you health-wise?
Health-wise, I used, and between there's 2 companies I've used. There's Sophia Michael, who runs Paradigm Pure Health. And I use her scans. She does these bioscans that analyzes your body. And I've recently done a scan with her.
Okay.
And like it's got a colour spectrum.
Oh, right, yeah.
So like it's if on the blues, on the reds.
Yeah.
The majority was in the greens. And I was like, yes! That's my goal, that's my goal. And before that, I was using Gold Juice Detox with Aaron Taylor. And he was the one who, this was my last cancer, I had breast cancer. And it was his scans. I used completely natural, no chemo, no nothing. And I used natural detoxes, natural eating, and listening to my body. And that has been fundamental, because I wouldn't listen. Because you see, I had 5. You see, I never listen.
Right.
So, I listen to my body.
This is key.
Yeah.
Not just for women, guys,
Everybody.
especially guys also as well, because you do the international men's.
Of
so you
course.
know.
Yeah. I sat with my dad going through prostate cancer appointments and listening to what the doctors are asking him. And my dad had never had anything in my life, my stepdad. He had never had anything in his life. He's like, I know you've been sick before, so calm your gun. Help me with these appointments. I was at every single appointment with him. At the surgery, I was sitting there with him. And I realised now, my dad stretched the truth a lot when he was talking to the doctors about what he was doing and how much he'd drink and how much he smoked.
This is, yeah.
But me seeing that circle and realising also, in regards to International Men's Day, you have all of these things that were empowering women, and the fact that most men didn't even know that they existed It existed since 1969, and I had never been to a celebration for it. I had been to numerous International Women's Day events,
Yep.
but I've been blessed in my life where I have love from my biological dad and love from my stepdad. And then my mum had another child with another man, and I love him. They are my three dads. So I celebrate my three dads.
Yeah.
And I didn't see anybody else really doing that. And even on Father's Day, they get a little cuss off if
If they're lucky.
So I wanted to make sure these empowered women could also
Do the
be
same.
communicated with empowered men,
Yeah.
because that's what makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You know we're on the same page.
yeah, definitely.
know
So
we're on
we
the same
connected.
page.
I know it weren't even it wasn't International Women's Day.
It's
It
probably
was
the men's.
It was
Yeah.
the men's. It
Yeah.
was definitely the men's. I
Yeah.
remember, and you came to ours and pulled your sleeves up and got to work. I was telling my partner on the way here, like, I'm here because of what I see you do. You've been at our events and pulled your sleeves up, Dee, and I appreciate it so much, because you didn't have to do that. You didn't. You didn't have to leave Luton and come and do that, but you did, and I'm thankful. I'm gonna make her cry. I can make her cry.
She make me cry. I'm gonna read the numbers. I'm gonna see how many shares we have here. If Nafisa, you want to come on the show? You want to come on? These shares better go up. It's 131. I want 135 at least before she come on. So it's 9:30. I still.
140 now. There.
Is it?
Aye.
Okay, right. So it's 140. Let's see if she alive. Oh my gosh. I said to Munya, and I know when Mark and Anne-Marie come on and the other guys that are here, I said, Mark, how blessed I am that I've been given this platform. Yeah, and it's not a case of platform, it's me, and it's all, I'm so grateful that, you know, that I have like you guys and others that come on and bearing your souls, really. You know, it's not just on the, you know it's live, and just bearing your souls and knowing that I'm telling you now, there's people out there and it is helping. The information is helping. And you're coming back.
Now with
You're coming back on the show.
yeah.
All right, I mean, just did you see her? She stopped, and I thought, like, what?
Yes.
You're not coming back yet?
Yes, my dear. Yes.
You will
yeah,
come back.
Definitely.
So what are you up to now? What are you doing? How
Right.
can the guys connect with you?
Okay. So there's a few things that I'm part of, because all the multi-level projects where I sounded all borrowed with the project management company, we got to certain levels, so we needed to go back to the root cause. We needed to instill and promote black love. Like I say, tick. That happened. That's the last 8 years of ensuring that.
Yeah.
Push that. Hidden behind many projects in regards to that. Support entrepreneurials. I had to go with children for the adults to then take it on board.
Wow.
So that worked. Now we have more projects doing entrepreneurial kids. We've got definitely more projects with entrepreneurial adults and pushing that movement. And then unity between us is still it's still an issue, because the root cause of a lot of these problems that Michael's also working on and yourselves is money. So now, where I used to, that was like the head button area, the wealth part of it. So it was difficult. People was like, oh, it's because you're smart, you know how to do this, and I can't do that. So now I'm doing Forex trading. And that's because my teenager
You're
wanted
doing what, sorry?
Forex trading, foreign exchange trading.
Oh, right, okay.
And it's something that everybody can do. If you have a smartphone, you can Forex trade. You can go onto the foreign exchange market and trade. And I've now got a platform where we're showing you through videos, we're showing through one-to-ones. We can hold your hand and you can come learn with us
Wow.
how to make money, because your phone's smart, So let's make it smart.
Work for you.
It has to make money. A phone can't lie. I was like, it's not a dumb phone.
Mm.
So, you know?
Yeah.
So we're now showing people Forex trading. I've opened my doors to a network of people now. I'm like, come. I've got women who are high up in our industry. I've got Diane Riney, Kate Oldroy, Serena Rena doing Forex training.
Okay.
Yeah. And
You need, what we're going to do, we need all that information.
yeah, that's
Because
that's
you
all
tell it
underneath,
now and
yeah.
they're all kind of like, what?
Do you know
How
what?
can people?
My Instagram page is probably the easiest way you can do everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a Facebook page, Marcia Brock, but my Instagram page is the same thing, Marcia Brock, and that's B and Rock. Rock with a B at the front. Not
Wow.
Brook. Yeah. Rock for a reason. I use that on a lot of things. So Rock is my surname. And that is how you can probably get most of the information. So I know the Forex trading is on there. You can just link with me. That link tree, I love it. So you can just add everything on the link tree. And it's really important that people learn how to do this because you can make hundreds of your phone doing Forex trading before you leave at work to go to work by 9 a.m. Sorry, I do my trades between 7 and 8 o'clock
In the morning.
in the morning, and on the way here I was checking it, and it's hit £410 today. So that is just me setting a few trades. My daughter, who's 18, today shared in our little group. Yeah, my child shared that. Mum, look, I put on a trade and I just left it for a few days. She put on a gold trade. She made 1,900 and how much pounds and pence?
I see everybody I look up
3
now.
days. Yeah. 3 days. Yeah, 3 days. Seriously. Now it was in her demo account. It went in her live, but she's like, watch when I go live.
Empowered.
Yeah.
That's right.
And this is something that I had a phone call a couple Sundays ago from a girl who saw one of the women I'm trading with. She was like, there's a lady called Nikki. Nikki's amazing. Nikki's she's the top female trader in Europe, not the UK, in Europe. And she's at lead in my team. Nikki knows how is the one who's showing and empowering us as well as other young boys. We've taken young boys who need to be making this kind of money off their phone to drag them away from certain lifestyles. So my thing is now is ensuring that these people can make money through their phone. So the issue's money, root cause is money, come on, let's fix it then. Yeah. So I'm about root cause problem. If there's a root cause problem, let's fix it then.
How can we fix it?
Yeah, make the solutions how to fix it. So all the events you see me doing always have an underlying theme.
Yeah, 200%. Yeah, no, 200%.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, the main thing is definitely the Forex trading. We've got all of our networking events. Smart Kids is my daughter's baby, my oldest daughter, and All Mums Rock is my youngest daughter's baby. And we're going to have an expo in September. I can't believe it. We're going to have a UK expo. We've had some in Asia.
Okay.
But the UK expo is happening on the 8th of September. It's going to be in Lewisham Village. And it's going to bring everything that is helping children aged 2 to 18.
Everything is happening 7th and the 8th of September.
Yeah,
So we're doing like relay, because we're talking about Relay for Life, and then there's a young guy who's here and he's got an event on the same.
Yeah, it's
But,
the beginning of the school year.
That's right,
And everybody's trying to tap into the workshops and classes that people can be a part of.
Okay,
So, yeah.
I am, because of time, going to sort of like just kind of kick you out the chair.
Kick.
We're not kick. Oh, right, don't get upset. Yeah, jump me a mate. Oh, gosh. Because it's you. They're all like, it's Marcia, don't talk to her like that. Show me some love, stop it. I'm kidding. We will hook again.
Yes, we'll do that.
And thank you so much for coming. This young lady has come from London, guys. So we've got a lot of people that are not sort of like round here or local, and they've come on the show and to support and pass on major messages for all of you. So you need to pin back your ears, make some notes, and pass the messages on. How many shares? 140, is that it? So many people, 140 measly shares. Yes, I mean it. Yes, I do. Anyway, that's it. You lot carry on like you got lives, like you got something to do. You ain't got nothing to do. It's 20 to 10. All right. Make some noise for Marcia, guys.
But I know